Your text message chains with all your friends, if there then ends up being litigation, all of those text messages can be discoverable. So if I get hurt and I'm talking about my injuries with my friends and I'm texting them and telling them how good I'm feeling on a day or how bad I'm feeling on a day or where I went or what happened or what I did, and then later on there's a lawsuit and the attorneys start asking for my text messages, I can't tell you how much of the time that I spend when I'm answering discovery is going through chains of text messages from my clients. The real problem with that is, look, text messages are great because they do preserve real-time reaction. But they're also kind of like depositions or statements to the police, right? They can be used against you more than they can really be used for you. The other side gets to go through all of your text messages and find the 3 things you said that help them most. And your ability to use the other stuff to counter it is pretty minimal. Now, if that same conversation happens over the phone, on one hand, yes, they can decide to bring your friend in for a deposition and ask your friend, hey, do you remember talking to the plaintiff in this case? People don't usually do that. But even if they do, all your friend's going to be able to testify to is what they remember. And what they remember isn't going to be verbatim details that can be used against you. The things that can hurt you in a text message chain are the fact that those things are specific and dated and verbatim. And they can use your exact words on one day against you, irrespective of how helpful the whole rest of the text chain is.
I had one where the opposing party got a hold of the text messages. Several times they were asked, well, how you doing? And the answer was, what do we all say? Okay. Okay doesn't mean I'm healthy. It means I'm doing okay considering I got a broken leg. You're right, Bill. You've got to be concerned about all of this stuff, and the interpretation of it isn't that I'm okay as I was I'm okay considering everything, and I'm not explaining it in all the text messages. But you're right, it does get to be a problem.
But even people who feel like they have nothing to hide and like they're being honest and whatever, being confronted years later with a verbatim text chain can lead to some unpleasant, uses of your own words and your own facts and circumstances against you. Look, I think it's good for people to talk to each other anyway. I'm not telling you not to have conversations with your friends. I'm saying use your words and your mouth and your voice as opposed to creating a permanent, indelible record of every word that passes between the two of you.